Are you thinking about buying a home in the Dormont area of Pittsburgh? Well, come with me on a tour of the Dormont neighborhood and I'll tell you everything you need to know about it. And what better place to start off this tour than right here on the corner of Dormont Park. Actually, right next to me over here is the Dormont Pool, which is one of the largest municipal pools in Pennsylvania. On top of that, in this little town, which is only really about a square mile in size, they do several events, including Dormont Day, Dormont Street Fair and Music Festival, a winter festival, and a light up night. Let me put on my bag here and let's go for a little walk. First of all, there's two main roads going through Dormont. One of them right over here is State Road 19. And actually just on this corner over here, we're gonna walk over there, but that's the main supermarket in this area called Kuhns Market. It's K-U-H-N, just a standard supermarket. Another thing Dormont is known for is actually horseshoes. And there's actually a little horseshoe club playing area right here on the corner of Dormont Park. That's kind of cool. I've definitely never tried competitive horseshoe. As we walk over here to Kuhns Market, in this parking lot, you can see there's a bunch of other things, including this Jets Pizza, PNC Bank, there's a Starbucks, a few phone places, and a Supercuts. Right across the street, there's a Rite Aid, and then just along the side is US 19. Actually, this Pennzoil right over here across the street is usually where I get my oil changed at. On this neighborhood tour, we're gonna stop at 3 different houses and 3 different price ranges so you can see, you know, what kind of houses there are in this neighborhood. And this first one we're stopping by was actually listed by a member on my team, and it's a 3-bed, 1-bath, about 1,500 square feet, and it's contingent right now for $189,900. Very close to the park. It's literally like if you stood by the street in front of the house, you could see the park from there. It's a nice little house. Actually, I did a full video tour on this house, so if you want to see that video, I'm gonna link it down below, either in the description or in the comments. A lot of people, if you're not used to it and you see this thing right here, you're like, what the heck is that? That's actually salt that they use to salt the roads. Obviously it says not for public use because they use that in the winter to save lives. Okay, now as we make our way through Dormont Park over to the main elementary school in this area, Dormont Elementary School, I'm gonna tell you some statistics about the area. The population as of 2020 was a total of 8,244 residents. The median rent here is $1,028 in comparison to the national average at $1,268. The median household income in Dormont is $73,798 in comparison to the national average at $75,149. The median home value here is $186,200 compared to the national average at $281,900. Ranging from $59,000 all the way up to above $700,000. At the time of filming this video, there are 28 homes for sale. City tax and school tax here in Dormont are 0.5% compared to Pittsburgh City at 3% and 5% respectively. If you live just a little bit further down the street inside the city of Pittsburgh, you're gonna be paying about 2.5% more in city tax. This park we're walking through right now is called Dormont Park. It's got 23.5 acres of land with a baseball field, creative play area, picnic pavilions, tennis courts, street hockey, basketball court, horseshoe courts, and a walking trail. So as you can see, there's plenty of space for kids to run around, to walk your dogs, all kinds of stuff. Okay, and a couple of blocks past the school on the other side of the park, we're gonna run into US 19 bypass, also known as West Liberty Avenue, which forms the other boundary side of Dormont. The main middle school and high school that students go to here is actually a few blocks past that, so it's actually not even in Dormont, but the school zones are a little bit different than the neighborhood. So the kids here go over to Keystone Middle and High School a few blocks past Dormont. Remember guys, if you find any value in these videos, definitely like, comment, and subscribe. It really helps out the channel. And if you're thinking of moving to the Pittsburgh area or Dormont specifically, phone number is down below. Definitely reach out. Let me know which neighborhood you'd like me to do next. list. We've only done a few neighborhoods so far and we have a ton more to get to. So if there's a specific one that you want to see, let me know down below in the comments. As you can see in this area, it's hit or miss. Some houses have driveways and garages, some houses don't, and you have to park on the street. Actually, something I just noticed walking through here, the trash cans are actually full-size trash cans. They're big ones. I'm technically in the city of Pittsburgh over there, and I have this little, it's like half the size of one of those trash cans, and it's like steel, and it's really heavy, but it's small. So I bought this big trash can. It's still not as big as this one, but it was a big one. And then it got flagged by the trash people, and they said, you can't have this. So we've just been using it for other stuff, but we're not allowed to use it for the city trash. And I think that's kind of dumb. But yeah, that's cool. You're allowed to have big trash cans here. So this street right here to my side is West Liberty. If you're going up this way, it goes towards Pittsburgh. If you're going that way, it goes towards Mount Lebanon. People here say Mount Lebanon, but I grew up in Florida, so I say Mount Lebanon. And actually, one of my favorite Thai restaurants is right up here, and it's called My Thai. There are plenty of restaurants here along West Liberty, but sometimes it's hard to find parking for it. And depending on the time of day, you're not allowed to use these the side of the road where it has paid parking. Sometimes you can use it, sometimes you can't. And we are coming up on My Thai right now, but we're not gonna get any food there right now. There's actually a coffee place around the corner that I wanna try. As you can see, this road right over here, Potomac, I'm not sure how to say it, but it's a lot more walker friendly than the two main roads that border Dormont. The whole area is walkable. It's just these roads over here, you know, the speed limit's a little bit lower. It's got the brick roads, so you don't really want to speed on it anyways. Plenty of restaurants, cafes and stuff. It's nice to walk through, but there's one house I wanted to stop by that's for sale right over here, just so we can look at it from the outside. This house over here is 2850 Glenmore Avenue. It's a 4-bed, 3.5 bath, little over 4,000 square feet, and it's listed at $549,000. Of the three that we're stopping by, this one is definitely the most expensive, but it's in a very nice location. Oh wow, it has a pretty big yard. This whole brick retainer wall and stuff belongs to this house. And I could be wrong, but it looks like that garage right there also belongs to this house. Okay, let's walk back over to Potomac. I'm gonna go with Potomac because that just sounds right to me. Let's walk back over to the Potomac Avenue because there's a Vietnamese place over here on the corner that sometimes I get banh mi from there, and it's pretty good. I do recommend. Also, that coffee place that I just stopped by, that was pretty good. Also recommend. And then we're gonna make our way around the corner to the next street and stop at one last house. This house over here is 2859 SB Avenue. It's a 4-bed, 2-bath, almost 3,000 square feet, listed at $299,000. Walking back over here to the Potomac Avenue, we also have the Hollywood Theater. It's just a one-screen theater, but they do play movies there, and that's pretty nice. And just a little bit further down this street, across from the BP, is the T station. The I really don't know how to say it. Potomac Station. It goes in two directions, one all the way out to South Hills, and then in one direction all the way into downtown, and it can even go all the way to the North Shore next to the football stadium. All right, I guess that's about it for this neighborhood tour. Remember, this is Tim Roberts, your Pittsburgh realtor. If you're looking to buy or sell in the Pittsburgh area, reach out to me with the phone number below, and let's see how I can help you.